Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome down on the ground at Malaga, where we are off today to Milan. We're in the EasyJet or Alpine FSLABS A320 Sharklets, and I must admit this aircraft looks absolutely fantastic. This livery is absolutely epic, just looks amazing. Yeah, we're heading off over to Milan today, roughly about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Weather is absolutely fantastic. We are flying real world weather and real time. So yeah, it's very quite early morning here down in Malaga. If you like the video, as always, guys, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and obviously turn on that notification bell to keep up to date with latest content drops. What we're going to do now is jump inside the flight deck and get the aircraft all configured, ready for us to depart. So right, yeah, we're inside the cockpit now, and we are currently boarding the aircraft. As you can see down the left-hand side, I have got my EFB open, so I'm using the EFB on a separate device rather than using EFB down here. Just find it way more easier to have a couple of devices running. So if we go to our OFP, then we are heading to Milan, like we say. We got the takeoff runway of runway 31. That works for us today, so that we're all good with that one. And if I head over to the charts, I can also so like I say, we're on the charts. I can zoom in for runway 31 for departure, and we're currently on stand 44. So cool. Right, if we head back over to our EFP, then we can program that in. So I've requested the winds. And what we will do also is we will just come over to here. We've got a block fuel of 10.6 today, and we're 61.10 fuel weight and 34.4 central gravity. Gives us a trip time of 2 hours and 19 minutes. And then what we shall do is just then to program in our departure. Runway 31, and there is no SID, sorry, so it's just direct to Bravo Lima November. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that discontinuity there, and then that's all good for us there. If we come back to our takeoff, actually whilst we do that, we will just switch on pack 2 and turn on the fuel pumps, and then get the IRSs aligning like so. Like you can hear the passengers starting to board. We will just probably put some lights on in the cabin. It's just a little bit too dark for my liking. Let's get some lighting on board. We're not on VATSIM today, like I said previous. We're not going to be flying online today. It's just easier that we stay offline. So that's the passengers boarding. It's probably best if we also start the APU, get that firing up. Everything else is ready to. We're ready for everything else to be loaded. We'll just clear these system pages, and then hopefully everything should be all good. So we're LEMG. On the airport, and runway 31, and we'll go full length. In fact, based on the charts, could we go? We'll go full length. We'll go full length on the runway today. So we got config optimals, dry, AC is off, and we'll just hit calculate. So we've got our performance then. We've got 148, 148 and 150. We have a shift of 3200. We are running config 3 down 0.8 and a flex temp of 58, and that's all good to go there. Wicked. So we are fully ready to go. The RSs are have now aligned. We are just waiting for the rest of our passengers to board the aircraft. Let's just quickly look at our charts again and see what our... Obviously we have got a direct, so we just got to look at what our flight level 100 is, where we'll go up to, and that'll be our transition. Our transition is 6,000, but we'll go up to flight level 100. That'll just be easier for us today, as we haven't got to worry about any ATC. We have got to worry about a bit of terrain, but if we stick at 100, then we should be absolutely fine. Cool, right, so that all saying we're all good there. We are pretty much ready to go. TCAS is on, everything else is good for now. We can get a few other bits sort of ready, but we can go through some checklist stuff then and have a look. So we can go through the before start checklist then. So we've got gear pins are removed, signs are on, ADIRs are nav, fuel quantity is 11, well, just 10.5 tons. Altimeter's set of 1015, and that is cross-checked 3 times. It is now. So there's the passengers boarded. We're on undock the jetway, and that means we are almost ready to go. It wants us to close some doors. So connections, doors, 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 and doors. We can get rid of the GPU and the chocks now because we no longer need them. And the stairs can disappear as well. Let's just quickly look at the map then for our taxi. So we are currently sitting stand 44. So we basically want to do a nose right, follow the taxi route all the way on Echo. Is that hotel actually? Might be hotel Alpha. It's Alpha, sorry. And then we'll line up Hotel 1, Hotel 2 or Hotel 3. Whatever which one comes first. I'll be Hotel 1. And then basically that'll be us for departure. So we'll now request pushback.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So we're good to start. So ignition, and we'll start engine number 2. Right, good start on number 2, and then we'll come over and start number 1 now.
Set parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Right, good start then, we can confirm. So we can do the after start checklists. So anti-ice is not required, ECAM status is checked. Trims can go on now, so I think we were down 0.8. So let's do that now. So down 0.8 on the trim, and it was flat.
Unlocking gear.
Right, so flaps 3 then.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
The mobile phone is now off. That is the after start checklist complete. We'll put on the taxi lights. Runway lights, don't really need them. APU can now come off. And everything else this is good to go.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And so if I bring back the chart again, we are taxiing along the apron, and then we'll do a right turn in a minute, or the first right turn, and pick up Alpha or Bravo, and then all the way to Hotel 1, and then that'll be us for takeoff. So what we can do, if I turn the EFB off now, we can just put the come down here a touch, just move my viewer slightly, put the nose wheel in, the tiller in, disconnect the parking brake, hold on the brakes, and then get moving. Start the chrono. Little bit of power. So right turn here, and then we'll follow it all the way down. Second left we'll do, because the first one is Bravo. Yeah, so this is now Bravo, so we'll do a left and then immediately right and then a left again, and then that will be Alpha, and then we'll follow the Alpha all the way down to the end. Apologies on the taxiing, not the best at taxiing, but give it a good go. Cool, right, we'll straighten her up, and then we'll just do a takeoff test. If it will let me. Yep. Cool. And then once we get to the threshold, or not the threshold, the apron, where we need to go onto the runway, we will so what we'll do is we will just taxi down to Hotel 1, and then we'll stop just before the end at the start of the runway, and we'll just run through our before takeoff checklists and make sure we're all happy, and we'll be out of here. Just under 2.5 hour flight into Milan. And then hopefully we'll have another flight, hopefully today if we have enough time, where we'll be from Milan and we'll head off somewhere else. Not undecided yet, but definitely try and squeeze in another flight today. If you're liking the videos, guys, please do give them a big thumbs up. Really trying hard to get these videos out for you in a better way. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and it's your first time here, welcome, and please do consider hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, as it really helps the channel grow. Join the Discord. I do stream on Twitch under Toga Virtual rather than Toga Simulations, and you can join my Discord. All the links are down in the description down below. Right, so this is coming to the end now to Hotel Sierra 1. Fantastic views here in Malaga. It's lovely, absolutely fantastic. Right, so we'll slow up a bit, and as we turn, we'll start slowing down even more. And we'll just hold ourselves just here and just run through the before takeoff checklist then. So we'll do a quick flight control check. So full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, and then neutral. Flaps are config 3. Speed is 148, 150. ECAMO mode checked, no blue. Runways 3-1 and packs are off. And then what we'll do is we will just, there's Norman telling us he's happy. Yeah, cheers Norman. Strobe. And then we will then line up. Cool. Right, we're ready to go. So we'll disconnect the tiller. We will then start the clock. Increase some throttle. Hold it on the brakes. Man flex, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Knots checked. Probably actually could have gone from Hotel 1, Echo 1 rather than full length, but nice to go full length now and again. Right, oops, off to B1, rotate. Got to watch the speed and the flaps for config 3. Speed check flaps 2. Positive rate, we'll go gear up now. As we say goodbye to Malaga. Cruising nicely now. Go speed check flaps 1. As we go to start our turn in a few minutes time. We'll go climb thrust. Start our left right hand turn now. We'll put the autopilot in. And then we can turn off some lights. TCAS. I didn't actually change, my bad. Got that. And then just keeping an eye on that last, then speed check flaps all the way up now.
Together with drinks and snacks from the bar.
So that is us then. We are now on our way to Milan. I think I said earlier, it's roughly about 2.5 hours so of flight time. So yeah, we expect to be there in a couple of hours time. So what we'll do now then, guys, is we'll climb out once I put my packs on. We'll climb out now to cruise, and then we will show some cinematic shots as always. And I'll see you again as we're landing into Milan. I'll catch you guys in a small bit. Welcome everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the cinematic shots. As you can see, now we are on our descent into Milan, and what we'll do now is just run through sort of where we're landing, how we're landing, when we're landing, etc, etc. So let's just jump inside the cockpit and get everything ready to go. So we are landing on 3-5 right today, and we have everything pre-configured. So in the approach, so we're QNH1016, temperature outside is 17 degrees, winds are 0 at 3 knots, so really calm. We're config 3 and radio of 105. So I've already sort of started getting everything sort of ready now. So I've got auto brake low, I've got the spoilers already armed, as we are literally just about to turn final into Milan. Nothing else really to report. Seatbelt signs are on, landing lights are on, and we are all ready. We'll run through sort of missed approaches now. So the missed approach at Milan goes like this. Climb on heading 348 to 1450 feet. Turn right, max of knots, 210 knots. And climb and maintain 3,000 feet, and then basically recapture the glide again. So we'll go flaps 1. At this rate, we can now hit the approach phase and turn on the LSs. A bit of outside view, lovely scenery, landing into Milan. Just see our shadow down on the ground there, which is pretty awesome. So we should be visual any second now with the runway. I think we're 23 nautical miles out. Yep, 23 nautical miles, 22 now. So speed flap, check flaps 2. And we should start descending again now. That's where we need to be. Lovely. We've got a couple of speed restrictions, but with obviously us slowing down with flaps, we are perfect on those. We're starting to slow down. We're a little bit off the ILS, but we'll, as we straighten up, we should capture that, and then any second now we should start descending and capturing the glide and the or localizer on the glide. There's the localizer. So we're 18 nautical miles away. Our localizer is established. The airport will literally start coming into view any second in the distance. I think it's just about just a bit farther ahead. Probably just about, can't see it yet. So we're landing 3-5 right, and I'm pretty sure we've got a stand already, or the real world stand. Aircraft landing went on this stand. So 508 when we touch down on the ground in Milan, and then we'll be good for taxi. I think that's sort of, we're quite a hefty taxi. Hopefully we can get off sort of maybe Delta or Echo. and then we should be good to then taxi across. We're going to have to cross runway 35 left. We'll have to cross 35 left, and then it's I think it's Terminal 1 that we're on. So we're descending now to flight level 3000 or 030, and then I think I can just about see the runway ahead of us, and then the glide should be coming in any time now actually. Right, the glide slope is captured. We're now starting to descend with the glide. Runway is in sight now. I can see her in front of me. And give it a little bit longer. So 6 nautical miles. We'll go gear down, flaps full. Right, we're fully established. Runway is in sight. We are all ready to go. Flaps. Go flaps full now. There we go. So landing checklists then. Landing gear is down, signs are on, cabin's ready, spoilers are on, and flaps are config 3, and that's the landing checklist complete then.
Above. Minimum.
Continue.
50.
80 knots. On your brakes. Cool, we can vacate on Echo like we wanted. Guys, you've probably just seen that what I landed into to where what you see now is completely different. I had a bit of a issue with scenery there, but I've loaded straight back in, so you'll see the video sort of skip a couple of frames where you'll notice that I have rendered in a new scenery. So yeah, apologies on that one, it's completely my fault. I've for some reason it duplicated the scenery, which caused some issues, but they're all rectified now. So what we'll do is we will head over to the gate. So 508 is what we're after, which I think is, if we taxi along That's all good. Flight director's all good. Got the APU coming on, landing lights off, taxi lights are on, perfect. And then what we will do is continue on here, and then it'll be a left turn down to the main terminal down there. Turn the weather radar off, and then go TA on the TCAS. What we can do actually is if we continue on and then do a left turn here, we'll be able to cross the runway in front of us. Our landing lights back on for this, just so there is any aircraft available around, which there isn't because we're flying offline, but they can see us crossing the runway. We'll make a speedy crossing. Oh, right, we'll do a left turn now. So we're looking for 508, which is on, we're looking at whiskey, and then a right turn, right turn onto Romeo. And 508 is, I see it. Okay, so parking. No. Maybe on Bravo's. Oh, I think it's 508. Here we go. I think this could be Romeo here. Correct, it is. When we're looking for, straight ahead, and it will be on our left-hand side once we turn onto Yankee. .505. Okay, 508. Bang on the lines, even though GSX doesn't think so. Parking brake set. Engines off. Seatbelt signs can come off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is us landed into, or us have landed into Milan. So what we'll do is we'll request deboarding. We will connect the SO jetways, connections, chocks, and then we'll get some doors opened and some cargo doors opened. And then what we'll do is we'll quickly run through the parking checklist. So engines are off, radars are off, fuel pumps can now be switched off. Parking brake is set. That's the parking checklist complete. So we'll secure the aircraft now so they DIAs can go off. Oxygen's off. APU bleed now can go off. Emergency exit lights can go off. Signs all off. Beacon, they're already off. And APU and battery can also go off because we have some ground power. Perfect. And that is us done for this flight. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a big like, and if you're not yet a subscriber to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and obviously don't forget to turn on that notification bell, as it really helps the channel to grow. I've been Toga Simulations. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and as the SO jetway crashes through the wing of this Airbus A320, I'll bid you farewell. Thanks for watching. See you next time.